Chapter 36, Sunday, November 28th, Millionaires for Month. Benji kicked off his hotel slippers, pulled off his shirt, and then cannonballed into the hotel pool. Felix, who'd been floating on his back, with his eyes closed, screamed. "Jerk," Felix said when he recovered, but his smile gave him away. "When did you get back?" "An hour ago," Benji said. "I convinced my mom we should stay at the hotel tonight. It's already paid for, and I told her you picked up my homework from last week." It also helped that Benji had been a perfect kid while the porters were in Aruba. When his parents had said to eat his vegetables, he'd ask for extra broccoli. When they'd said to turn off the TV, he'd suggest going for a walk. Then they'd said it was time for bed, and he brushed his teeth and kissed them goodnight. Not once did he step out of line. Freebie barked like he was on repeat mode. "This mutt really wants to doggy paddle," Reggie said, doing double duty as dog sitter and Felix's personal lifeguard. "Let him go," Felix said. Reggie unclipped the leash, and the dog ran, belly flopped, and swam right to Benji. "Missed you too, boy." Benji let Freebie kiss his chin, cheek, forehead, and ear. Okay, enough of the smooches. "Hey, bosses." Reggie walked to the edge of the pool. "I'm glad you're both here. We need to talk. Our 1-month argument is almost up. This has been the best job I've ever had. Much better than the summer I worked at my uncle's funeral home." Benji shuddered, but it wasn't the thought of dead bodies in the pool temperature that had got to him. It was Reggie. They had to fire him. "That's good, I guess," Felix said as he helped Freebie onto solid ground. "Yeah, it's been fun, even if it sometimes feels like I'm majoring in philosophical things," Benji said. Reggie snapped his fingers and pointed at Benji. "You got the philosophical lessons for free. Gee, thanks. But I think it's time I move on," Reggie said. "I need to focus on school and my future." "You're quitting?" Benji asked. "I'm giving you my notice." Reggie leaned over and held out his hand to Benji and then Felix. "You're good bosses, good men. After December 1st, you will still be good people. Don't forget that." Benji nodded. December 1st. They never told Reggie about the challenge, but Reggie was a smart guy. He had to know something was up. Freebie whined and shook, spraying Reggie with water. "You want me to dry this dog off?" Reggie asked. "While I still work for you?" "Yes, please," Felix said. Then Benji was certain Reggie had moved out of hearing range. He'd whispered to Felix, "You're in here doing a back float. Does that mean we've spent all the money? December 1st is only 3 days away." Felix shook his head slowly. "I've been trying, but my mom is watching everything I do. I have to bring my laptop into the bathroom so I can buy stuff online." He sighed. "We have still over 1.7 million. Good," he said. "That should be enough." "I don't understand." Felix stared at him. "I haven't spent a dime since you've been gone." "No, my parents cut me off. I didn't have my phone, my iPad, my computer, my debit card. I didn't have anything but television." He wrinkled his eyebrows at Felix. "And you can learn a lot from TV. I watched a show about billionaires. There was a Wall Street guy and his supermodel wife. They spent $20 million on their baby's first birthday party." "Really? How?" "They had these dolls to look like their daughter, and every guest got one, like a party favor." "That sounds creepy." "It was." Benji shivered. thinking back to the glass-eyed dolls. They also had Ferris wheels, helicopter rides, and petting zoos with baby tigers and pandas. Felix's eyes grew large. If he'd been a cartoon, dollar signs would have danced in his pupils. I have a plan. Let's go to my suite. We'll order everything off the room service menu for old time's sake. 20 minutes later, they were in Benji's bedroom, huddled around his computer. His mom was in the living room area, and they took the risk of her shutting down their final project. Whose birthday bash is this going to be? Felix asked. We could say it's Freebie's birthday. We could hijack someone else's event, Benji said. Like they hijacked Georgie and Michelle's wedding. That was an awesome wedding. If everyone hadn't gotten worked up about money, it would have been the wedding of a decade. Benji wanted that to be true. It wasn't that they had ruined their ceremony and reception. It was the money that had caused the problem. Felix shrugged. I'm sorry about basketball. No, Benji cut him off. I know you're good at apologies, but it's not necessary. We're business partners. We need to focus on that, and we need to focus on Alma's Drama Club fundraiser. That's how we're going to spend the rest of the money. But you, no, Benji did not want to talk about basketball or tryouts or what it was like to be ignored. That wasn't important. Not now. Felix sighed. When is the fundraiser? Wednesday. How did Felix not know? Alma had hung cute signs all over school. That's December 1st, Felix said. They were both very aware of the date. Yep. We're finishing this project on the day it's due. Benji smiled. And Alma is okay with this, Felix asked. I told her I'd supply pizza and other food. That's the big deal. If we add helicopter rides. Benji pulled his computer closer. Once we get everything figured out, I'll tell her. He looked forward at an excuse to talk to her. This was our last chance. It has to work. Felix looked less than convinced. It will, buddy. And we will need to invite Laura Friendly to the fundraiser. Send her a text. I can't wait to see your face when we win. Felix, you're invited to the Drama Club fundraiser. Felix, December 1st, 6 p.m., Sterling Middle School. Laura Friendly. Wouldn't miss it.